Mm. Sound check, sound check. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Sound check, sound check. Very good. I got that in order. Welcome to Can Angels Fly, Tarot, and More. My name is Nancy, and I'm here to read the tarot cards for all zodiac signs for the month of December. The following readings are what I have titled Motto Tarot Readings. I'm happy to hear that, Sherry. Let's see. For this reading, I'm going to shuffle the entire deck, and then I'm going to deal out. Okay, and make it go off. 12 spread to 3. And the reason I'm doing that is so I can get like a storyline tarot reading. That's to say that a theme should feed basically through the whole entire zodiac tarot reading. So first things first, I'm going to shuffle a little bit. And at this time, I'll begin to deal around like a position of a clock. Hopefully it works. My table is pretty small. It's not going to work like that. It's too small. Lay it out in the grid. Gotta work with what I got. y'all to just enough cards. All right. 12 stacks of 3. Step consecutively from the deck. Okay. Whew. That's a lot of work. All right. The first sign I will begin with is Pisces. How to move the camera. Okay, I ain't gonna worry about it. There it is. Pisces. Here we go. Let's move this way. Now you can see it. Okay. Pisces. Your 3 cards are the King of Swords, the Tower card, and the 9 of Cups. Well, the King of Swords corresponds with our air signs. Our air signs are Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses. Oh, let's stop. This is a motto tarot reading. Motto. Pisces, your motto is I believe. You are a feminine water sign. Okay. Now, the King of Swords corresponds with our air signs. Our air signs are Gemini, Libras, and Aquariuses. Therefore, this King of Swords can represent one of said air signs being present and active in your life. Or this King of Swords can represent you executing the energy of an air sign, such as like Geminis can be very social people, but not too emotionally involved or invested. They can be very, it's more like a lighthearted, just more free-flowing engagement with another or others. Nothing too serious. Or you can execute the energy of Libra. And the Libra energy represents a person who gets a little closer, a little more intimate with another or others. Usually when it comes to the Libra energy, you are associating or relating to another because you want to work with them, so to say. So you put your terms on the table and they put their terms on the table, and you come to an agreement about how you're going to move forward together, working together in unison to achieve something. And last but not least is Aquarius. And Aquarius energy represents a person, of course, you Pisces is who I'm talking to right now, that joins a person that joins a large social network like a group, a church, or organization, or something like that. And you associate with these others on a common cause, for a common cause. In such cases, you bring something to the table. Just like with Libra, you bring something to the table, and why does it sound like somebody outside? As soon as I push the button, every time. So you bring something to the table, and you collaborate with others in order to reach a common goal. It also, this Aquarius energy also represents you having the capability of accessing resources from others that you are involved with. Oh, that's a neighbor. Anywho, whatever the case, whether it's air signs involvement in your life, Pisces, in the month of December, or you again being a part of a small social group that's not too serious, or a more intimate partnership, business or professional, or if you join a large social network in which you collaborate with others, the Tower card is present. And the Tower card suggests that you Pisces or the Aquarius, the air energy will like possibly shock the others, maybe causing some destabilization. Like, what do I mean? Let's see. Like, if you are in a small social setting with others, you may speak differently or act differently or have different beliefs or something, and it's shocking to the others. You're not really a part of that like mindedness that the Gemini small social group share. Or when it comes to Libra, you could be interacting on an intimate one-to-one, in an intimate one-to-one exchange with another. Oh, remember when you put those terms and conditions on the table, each of you expecting to work together to reach a goal. Well, the term you put on the table could be something that is it's more than shocking. It is, again, it's a destabilizing energy. It is something that, like, you asking for too much. You asking for too much. Pisces, you feel like you doing too much, or someone is doing too much in the month of December. And on to the large social network, Pisces, like if you are involved in a group or an organization, et cetera, that which you bring to the table, that which you contribute, may be something that, like you're in the wrong group, you join the wrong group or the wrong organization. So what you have to bring is destabilizing to the overall purpose or mission of the group. Again, you like in the wrong, amongst the wrong person or people. They don't share your thoughts or your goals or something like that. It's like being associated or trying to associate with those that don't have the same drive as you or same focus as you. As mentioned, your last card is the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups represents your personal hopes, wishes, and desires, the things that you hope to attach to in order to have a sense of emotional security, like a support system. So what am I saying, Pisces? I understand that I go into a lot of detail when I, break the card down. But what I'm saying, in the month of December, you have a desire to have a support system. And you believe, keeping with your motto, that if you join forces with another or others outside of yourself, it will offer you the support that you feel like you need. The issue is you end up joining forces with another or others that can't offer you the type of support you need. So you need a particular type of support. And so you have to be very aware and conscious of the type of support you need. An example could be a Pisces could maybe have, I don't know, example, keeping in mind our current events like being quarantined. You could be a Pisces that has felt like you've been alone too long due to this quarantine. And you feel like you need to be amongst people. And so you decide to join a group or something like that. And once you do and you become involved with that group, you're looking for companionship, keeping with my example. But the group that you're joining is not about companionship. They may have a mission or a goal, and it's not companionship. It could be, again, it depends on what group or club or organization you join or whom you partner with. When I say partner with someone, I mean, hey, this Pisces that needs companionship may enter into a, I don't know, a relationship with another, and that other wants to, I don't know, just what they call it, have a fling. They just want a fling. And all they need is, company for a night. Where Pisces, you might be trying to satisfy a long-term need for companionship. That's what I'm talking about, this kind of discrepancy. Or you could join I don't know, a book club with a large social network or a little more intimate network, but you want companionship. The purpose of this particular group I'm giving as an example is to read books and to talk about them, and that's it. But these people aren't trying to get close. They're not trying to get intimate. They're not trying to be there for the long haul or for any other purpose. So I can't say that your belief is completely wrong, and your belief being that you feel like you need a support system of some type, some emotional support or something like that, or the sense of belonging. It's just the way that you're going to choose to go about it. So, my advice is to be very aware of what you actually seek and align yourself with the appropriate attachment. Hopefully that made sense. Okay. Let me see. I think I need my glasses again. The next zodiac sign is Aquarius. Aquarius. Aquarius, your motto is I know. You are a masculine air sign. And your 3 cards are the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups in reverse, and last but not least, the Sun card. So, what do we have here? Aquarius. Back to the emotional needs that I was talking about with Pisces. The 10 of Cups suggests that Aquarius, you already possess and most likely are already participating in and enjoying that which you feel like you personally need to have that sense of belonging or emotional security and or support system, whatever it may be. But the 2 of Cups, which is next, is in reverse, pointing back to the Ace of Cups. And it turns us back into your initial longing. Like Pisces has this longing now. You once had the longing, and now you are in possession of it or soon will be. So back to that longing, the initial urge, the desire to connect to something in particular, something that's very unique to you and your makeup, that you believe what will offer you that sense of emotional security, the sense of belonging, and a support system, It's saying that it's interesting because Aquarius, you're not appreciating what you got. You're not appreciating it. How can I say this? Because the 2 of Cups talks about the inability to attach to what you need, not having the choice, not being able to see the selection. But your reading starts off that you already got the 10 of Cups. You got it. So it's like you're not recognizing that you are in possession. You got to be around it. It got to be right in your close proximity. That which gives you a sense of belonging, support, home, family, love, connection, a support system, et cetera, et cetera. And how can I say? You're not recognizing it or you're not being appreciative. But there's a clue. Keeping with your motto, which is I know, is that you can know this because of where you are, as far as your sun, your enthusiasm, your vitality, your energy, your happiness. It almost seems like Aquarius, that you have the potential to have real gray days or sad days or like feeling low or empty in some way, but you haven't been feeling that way. You haven't been feeling that way. It hasn't been weighing heavy on you like it has in times past. And that absence, that void of, again, the sadness, the gray feeling, or just feeling, like it's not like it was, is what I'm trying to get you to. And it is that evidence that allows you to know that your support system that you need, that you were a beacon for, did arrive or has arrived or soon will arrive. I feel like it's in your close proximity. I don't know if I'm articulating your reading where you can understand. So I'm going to try one more time to say you feel better by saying you feel better than you have in a while. You feel better than you keeping with our current events. You could be a person that is prone, again, to melancholy as an Aquarius, going through some rough times, some hard times, some of these triggers out here that are happening, but you're not responding like that. You keep able to keep your head up. You're able to stay positive. You're able to stay motivated. See, that's your evidence that you do have the support around you, that sense of connectedness, that emotional wholeness that one needs in order to sustain a healthy emotional state. You got it, but you're not acknowledging it nor appreciating it. And I feel like it's like you can't see it. It's like one of the things that you may long for, Aquarius, as an example, is maybe you want a significant other, but you don't have a significant other. And because you don't have that significant other to look at, you don't know. But your emotional happiness and stability and sense of connectiveness, et cetera, is not dependent on you having that desired significant other. It may be that you're able to spend more time with your family. See, this goes so deep. Or that, I don't know, what gives you emotional stability. Actually, it seems like the Aquarius energy represents not really knowing how to say what gives you emotional stability or a healthy emotional state. What I'm saying, we be thinking we know, like, again, I try to give an example. Maybe you want a significant other and you think the significant other is that which gives you the emotional security and stability. But your emotional security and stability, what I'm trying to say, Aquarius, does not depend on that. It depends on a whole nother factor that you're not looking at. And you got it already. You got it. So you should be emotionally fulfilled. You are emotionally fulfilled. You're calmer than, you may normally be under, your current circumstances and situations. You ain't sweating, you ain't sad, you ain't depressed, you ain't gray, you ain't trying to take yourself up out of here. You okay. And it's because that what you need already exists. Now, what that is exactly for any given Aquarius, I can't say, because it's different for each of us. And that's the complication. For some, it could just be that you have enough to pay your bills, and so you ain't worried, so you feel okay, you have the sense of support, or your family is working together, or I don't know, or the community came through for you and you see that they got your back, or your job is in place and is stable and secure. What is called a essential worker, and so your emotions are sustained in a good place, is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that made sense. I haven't read in a long time, y'all, so please be patient with me. Oh my goodness, how do I get this? Oh, okay. I can do it like this. I I can't get this thing to, or I just want to pass up what I'm trying to get to. Okay. The next sign is Capricorn. Capricorn, your motto is I use. You are a feminine earth sign. A feminine earth sign. And your cards are the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Temperance card, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Wands in reverse points back to the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands represents your beliefs, your philosophies, your worldviews, etc., etc. At this time, what Capricorn has held in high regards as far as beliefs that at one time you would defend and carry all the responsibilities and duties associated with, you no longer feel that way. I can see this type of energy manifesting for a person that maybe had a job in which they really believed in and they put all of their energy and effort into and they promote it. Keeping with our current events, it's possible that something has occurred in your reality in which you can't look at that job anymore as in high self-esteem. You can't believe anymore that it will help sustain you and those up under your care, or that I'm gonna give you another example. I know I'm jumping everywhere. The churches. A lot of people before, at the onset of this pandemic and all of the restrictions that have been placed on the population in order to slow down the pandemic, right? There were certain structures or constructs of this world that were considered either essential or non-essential. Religion and religious practices were considered non-essential, but there were people that wholeheartedly believed in their faith and, still do. And they believed in their practices and they went to their religious institution. Then all of a sudden, they were told that their religion was not an essential, was non-essential. It's that kind of energy with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Of course, that can manifest in your life and in Capricorn's lives in different ways because there's so many different Capricorns. The next card is the Temperance card. And it's that moment of settling and acceptance, acceptance. It's like, how do you move from that which you, again, will fight for and you are devoted to and you put all your energy and effort into, and that enthusiasm for, again, that belief or that practice is devalued. It can be disturbing to a person. And that's what the temperance card represents, that disturbance that occurs. And then it's this moment where, after some, maybe a dark night of the soul, some soul searching, you mellow on out. And so the temperance card talks about that mellowing out. Your last card is, remember, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, pointing back to the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn. Let's talk about the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles represent your inner emotional state as a direct result of your physical world, your life, all that it consists of, including your health, every practice that you participate in, every duty that you perform. It's just every aspect of your life. And you realize in the month of December, Capricorn, is that everything that you've, keeping with your model, that you've used to um, uphold you as far as beliefs and different things like that. Anything in your physical world, you use your job to uphold you, to keep you going. You use your faith to uphold you. And it's all been destabilized. It's all been, thrown into this state of chaos. And you've gone through again the storm, the turbulence that came with that. Because what you found that it wasn't essential or it wasn't sustainable, and you put all your eggs in that basket, so it was again destabilizing to you, and so in the month, what I'm saying in the month of December, Capricorn, you get to this place where of acceptance. You really get to this place of acceptance, and you see that your existence is based on so much more than just what you have access to or you've used in this world. Your sense of emotional and physical stability, it depends on so much more. And I really get this, Capricorn. I get that it is talking about your spirit, back to the Temperance card, your soul being still. After again going through a dark night of the soul, being disturbed, the what do you call it? What's the word? It's where you have your life set up in a way it's comfortable, your comfortable place being disrupted, and it's coming out of that and being okay and knowing that, and Capricorn, you represent and are a person that comes to know that everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And how can I say this? Because I'm starting to feel like it is becoming spiritual when I'm reading your cards. It's this, again, this move from being dependent upon the physical and moving into faith. That's the best word. Like this faith, you get to this place or space in which you activate faith. You are in faith in the month of December, Capricorn, and you come to believe that you will be okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, the next sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your cards are the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. The King of Pentacles is a representative of our earth signs. Our earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So this King of Pentacles for you, Sagittarius, either represents a person who will be significant in your life in the month of December, or it represents the energy that you will execute. The energy of the King of Pentacles through Taurus represents a person who knows what they want in this world, in this physical world. Things that they presume, that possibly you presume, will bring you a sense of physical satisfaction and fulfillment. It will possibly pacify your physical worldly wants, your needs, your desires, your urges. You know what you want. Under the Virgo energy, it talks about being very particular about how you exhaust your energy every day, like where you go, who you hang with, what you do, what's on your schedule, how you take care of yourself, how you take care of your family. You become very particular and detail oriented and organized and structured around that. And then Capricorn. What am I talking about right now, Sagittarius? I'm talking about this King of Pentacles energy in your life in the month of December. Either somebody significant in your life that will execute these kind of attributes I'm talking about, or it will be you using the earth energy. Anywho, the Capricorn energy talks about a person who has a interest in building up their career, seeking after ambition, enhancing their reputation and or status. They are building their own personal bio, what you do in the world, those kind of things, your social status. Did I say that? And so we have the King of Pentacles next to the Ace of Cups in reverse. And that's a little concerning to me, just looking at it. And I say that because the Ace of Cups is in reverse, which suggests a blockage and the ability to move forward and connect to what you need to offer you a sense of emotional security and stability, a support system, et cetera, et cetera. Why can't you do that? It could be because you, Sagittarius, in the month of December, or someone significant in your life, is working desperately to try to satisfy the demands of life, like having enough food, or having a roof over your head, or having a mortgage paid, or, holding on to your career, advancing your career, building a business. So in the month of December, it's not like about relationship connections and or love or and things like that. No, ain't no time for Sagittarius to seem like for love. It is about, securing the bag. I think it's called securing the bag now. As your last card, as mentioned, your last card is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, pointing back to the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles represents an excessive, compulsive use of one's energy in order to acquire what you need in this world. It is talking about making an effort to be a professional, to be masterful in something. And that something is what? Trying to make sure you got the kind of food you want, the kind of clothes you want on your back, and not only you, but those up under your care, Sagittarius. Ain't no time for love. To me, it really feel like, Sagittarius, you are, I say, yeah. Okay. In this physical world, oftentimes when a person gets worried, I kind of feel like it's some worry here. Sagittarius, I don't have time to play. Your motto, I forgot to say your motto, Sagittarius, your motto is I seek, and you are a masculine fire sign. And so in the month of December, you are seeking physical, worldly security, literally. Physical, worldly security. Again, through very particular means, career building, building your bio, enhancing your social reputation, like here on this, what do you call this thing? A social platform, getting out here, getting known, getting more followers and likes and whatever it takes to, secure the bag, in order to stabilize your finances, to build a kind of physical, or to obtain the physical resources that you need to sustain your life. It's about sustaining your life. And in the month of December, Sagittarius, it's like you are not about the love, the emotional attachments, the connections, the family. Not at all. And I find that reading interesting, Sagittarius. And I'm going to cut it off, your name, because I just want to talk now, just talking. So I got to put a signal. That's a signal that I'm done reading for Sagittarius through Pisces. Because I want to talk about just these 4 spreads first. Sagittarius, again, not having no concern with emotional attachments, connections to family. Oh yeah, I find it strange because that's a dynamic that really seems like it belongs to Capricorn. So, Sagittarius, if it is not you executing this energy, you're living out that type of storyline. Again, there's someone who's quite significant in your life, and it may very well be a Capricorn. I've already said it's probably an Earth sign, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, and it really shows a Capricornian energy, you know. And I feel like this is a oh, I was going to say that this reminds me of Capricorn because Capricorn's axis is between Capricorn, which occupies the 10th house in astrology, and its axis sign is Cancer, representing occupying the 4th house in astrology, which talks about home and family. And so it's always this balancing act when it comes to the zodiac sign, either Cancer or Capricorn. You know, where do you give your energy to? How do you strike a balance between having to go to work and make some money and home and family? So that's why I was saying it really reminds me of Capricornian energy. And so, Sagittarius, you know, it's about securing the bag. And then when I was reading Capricorn was saying, hey, it's something that you can't believe in, you know, more. It's like something failed you. Who am I talking about? This is so generalized here. Something, I'm going to say, this is the general part, just from reading those 4 signs, Sagittarius to Pisces. Hey, it appears to me that the general message associated with these 4 signs is say, hey, people are feeling in the month of December that what they have established in their lives in order to offer a sense of physical security as well as emotional security has failed them. Has failed them. And so in the month of December, people will be seeking to find a replacement for those disappointments. Again, Sagittarius representing the disappointment when it comes to what they have previously used or accessed, like a job or whatever, to provide for their physical worldly requirements or longings or desires. When it start talking about Aquarius, it's saying, hey, you know, you have what you need to sustain you emotionally, but you're not appreciating it. And Pisces goes on and says, we're looking for something else. So to me, to summarize up these 4 zodiac signs, Sagittarius through Pisces, suggests to me that, again, trying to add more to it, is like we're uncomfortable now. Not only, again, physically, meaning not having enough to pay or not being able to, I mean, it depends on who a person is. It's, again, a complication. Some people need attention or fame, and they're not getting they're not meeting a quota. We're not meeting our quotas, whether it's for fame or it's for career building or just accessing resources to sustain our life. We're not meeting our own unique personal quota. And so we're not feeling emotionally stable, nor physically stable, but physically, we're not physically stable, nor emotionally stable. And so, and when it comes to the emotional part, another complexity is that we do have what we need available to us to offer us emotional stability, but we ain't tapping into it. And it's on a spiritual level. You know, who's this? Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn. Capricorn energy talked about that getting in tune with something else that allows you to stabilize emotionally, and it's not physical. You know, it's not physical. And so, what am I saying? We're trying to be emotionally stable through our physical experiences. And I personally believe that we acquire a certain level of emotional stability when our physical worlds and our physical needs are met. I believe that. But this is talking about the next level, the next level. And so there is limits, which makes sense. There are limits to our ability to get and maintain a healthy emotional state if we completely just depend on the physical aspects of this world. And so we're seeking, oh gosh, we are seeking to, again, to satisfy these instabilities within ourselves, and we're still seeking in the world. And so the cards are seeming like it's saying we're supposed to be seeking something more spiritual. That's what I'm trying to get to. Who am I talking to now? I'm talking to everybody. This is what the cards are saying. This is the message that's offered between Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. We are seeking stability, emotional and physical stability, but we're supposed to be seeking it spiritually. You know, spiritually. I'm gonna have to make a video just on obtaining peace, real life peace on a spiritual level. So it's going to be a minute before I do that one, I'm sure, because I got to get a full message on that personally. I got to live that experience before I can come talk about it. And I believe that I will receive the message that I need because the work has shown me this, you know, and so I can't speak about it until I've completely experienced it. I don't know if that made sense or not. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to break these up because hi, Juanita, gonna peek in for a few. All right, very good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break these readings up, at least in 2 more groups. So this particular reading is for what? Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I'll come back with another live. I'm going to stop now because in the middle of the night, everybody in the whole house woke up. Of course, this is my family. This is my family. Until next time, y'all. Bye.